Here's what a Veterans of Foreign Wars post commander told him.
Don't be surprised if a veteran brings a flag to you to replace the one that you have up there if it's tattered and torn.
Oh, we verified, yes, there is proper etiquette for displaying our nation's flag. If you have questions, our research team will get you answers. Get in touch with us on Facebook or Twitter, or send an email to verify@wusa9.com. All right, so should we expect another day like yesterday?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Like yesterday, not like today. Today we got pretty lucky with the storm action. And I will say I'm on Facebook Live right now, and somebody asked me about the Nats game. Nats game is at 11:05 tomorrow. That's much better. I'm glad it's at 11:05 and not 4:05, because we're going to walk through Futurecast and you're going to see a lot more storms around by 4 in the afternoon than what we see at 11 o'clock. So I've got the day part up here. We're going to start off and walk you through 5 o'clock, and then we'll get into fireworks time in the evening. So tomorrow morning, if you're doing any 5Ks, you're going to walk, or if you're heading to a 4th of July parade in the morning, here's what I'm expecting. A muggy start. By noon, we have some isolated storms around. So a lot of us at noontime, we're still dry, but the storm coverage after lunchtime, it's going to quickly increase. And I'll show you that in Futurecast in just a second. By 5 o'clock, that's kind of the worst time of day to be outside. That's the peak of our storm action. So storm threats, just like we had yesterday, just like we've seen so many times in the last couple of weeks. Any storm that pops up could be heavy, it could be strong, or even severe. I expect damaging winds to be that primary severe weather player, but it's humid outside. That means these thunderstorms are going to be efficient at producing some locally heavy downpours. Think of like raining cats and dogs. That's kind of the synonym to use there. Okay, so 8 o'clock in the morning, we're starting off mostly dry. Noontime, I told you we'd start to see some isolated showers and storms. They're starting to pop up. Watch what happens by 3. Bam. Showers and storms. Now at 3 o'clock, there's no one given area over another that I expect storms. I think during the afternoon, just about anybody could end up with a shower or storm. And as soon as they're forming, they're quickly going to become more strong. You see these pockets of orange and red showing up. That's a locally heavy rain. The pulse storms that pulse up, they don't move very quickly. You get some really heavy rain for 20, 30 minutes. And then it's gone, and storm forms 20 miles away from you. So 3 o'clock, we have storms just about everywhere. They're scattered, so it's not raining everywhere, but anywhere could see a storm, if that makes sense. All right, 5 o'clock, Futurecast also showing numerous storms around with heavy rain, especially over the metros. That's why I said 5 o'clock, kind of the worst time to be outside. Then let me take you out later into the evening. As we get closer to sunset and beyond, the coverage and intensity of the storms in the metro, I think, is going to start to decrease. So 7:30, heading towards fireworks time. We've still got some showers and isolated storms in the forecast, but look at our model showing by 10 o'clock, we're mostly dry in the metro, but where we're not necessarily dry, and all my different weather models I've been looking at this evening showing the same thing, the mountains have the best chance during the fireworks of a shower or thunderstorm. So I pulled this map up. I think we're mostly okay with just isolated storms in the metro, but as you head out into I-81, Martinsburg, Hagerstown, even Winchester, a little less favorable for fireworks tomorrow evening. Once we get past sunset, I still think that we have some showers and storms hanging around. It's not everywhere, but I think that possibility is greater out along I-81 than it is here in the metro area. So we've got 9:07 start time for the fireworks in the National Mall. I think we could still see a storm early, but cross your fingers those storms are ending, or at least just not inside the Beltway as we head towards 9 o'clock. And I know there's a lot of other local fireworks celebrations going on in Maryland and Virginia. So an isolated storm possible early, but those storms should be winding down as we look closer to 10 o'clock on Thursday. Okay, so that's a look at your 4th of July kind of in depth. Again, west of the metro, best chance of storms during fireworks, but just about anybody could see a storm, especially in the afternoon. Storm coverage for the holiday weekend, not going anywhere. Each afternoon, we have another round of scattered to numerous showers and storms. So if you don't get those outdoor barbecues in all the way on Thursday, you wanted to move it to Friday, unfortunately, looks like we're going to have some storms around for Friday as well. And I've issued a yellow weather alert Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday we're going to have one because we have some scattered storms each afternoon. Looks like the pattern does finally catch a break by early next week. Lower humidity moves in. That'll lower our storm chances here Tuesday and into Wednesday. Leslie?
All right, the Nats' Max Scherzer had one memorable month in June. Darren breaks down just how